There is a game in the New York Times that is wildly too easy for me, and I'm confused about it because I'm not that smart. And I keep seeing videos of people who are much smarter than me talking about how much trouble they have with this game. And I think I've realized what it is because it's not that I'm just better at it. What happened is, I think a lot of people have not seen the show the Connections is blatantly ripped off of. So they just stole this game from a British game show called Only Connect, took it, lifted it, did not give any credit for it. It came 10 years later and they gave it almost exactly the same name. It's like if the New York Times rolled out a new trivia game where they gave you the answer and you had to come up with a question and they called it Jeopardy's and then claimed they had invented it. So I wanted to offer you two things. Number one, first, a recommendation that you go watch Only Connect because it's really, really good. And two, I wanted to give you just a quick overview, I guess, of what I'm doing to maybe make it a little more clear for you what you're supposed to be doing when you open a connections puzzle. Okay, this is from a few days ago. First thing to remember, you're not looking for groups of four, you're looking for any two things. You're looking for usually synonyms or two types of things, two types of fish, two types of shoe, whatever. That's how you start. You look for two types of things. So I glance at this puzzle. First thing I see is baguette and loaf. Those are breads. Bun is also there. Roll. Yeah, great. So we've got four breads. Now pause right here. Don't hit submit yet, because one of the things that this game does occasionally, the show does every time, is that a lot of the groups have five. They're not just four. There's a red herring. So if you submit right now and there's a fifth thing, you're going to get it wrong. And don't guess. It's just, you're not going to be able to guess that many. What I want you to do is now look for a fifth bread. I look around. Chip and lettuce are both food. Nope, I don't see any bread. Great. If they didn't do it, then again, this puzzle's too easy. You can just hit submit. Take your credit for your breads. So now we're looking for any other two things. Chip and scratch are both things that happen to your car, right? Oh yeah, and Mark. Okay, so is there a fourth one of this? Yeah, Nick, easily. Great. Check for a fifth thing. No? Great. Submit it. Awesome. Small imperfections. Now, it seems like now it's gotten a little bit harder. You're down to two groups. But remember, you don't have to get four groups on this game. You only have to get three groups, and then the last one will take care of itself. So I'm looking at these. The first two that jump out at me are lock and secure. Those are pretty similar. And those are like putting stuff in a safe, or like, okay. So, guarantee and clinch. Yeah, those are like the obviously winning bets. Yeah, assured to win. Perfect. So now these are grouped. Now you got these final four. You can just submit it and take credit for it. No one will ever know. But if you want to be intellectually honest, try to figure out what they have in common. For a lot of the harder ones, it's going to be part of a two-word phrase or things that have blank. So I just try to do word association for each of these things. I usually try to pick the weirdest one that's going to have the fewest associations. So lettuce is money. It's drugs. It comes in a head. Head, yep, hair is head related. Head of hair, head of lettuce, great. Head of steam, head of state. We found it. All right, let's do one more for fun. We'll do it really quick. This is from the 5th. Okay, so we look at the board. Poetry, fiction. Okay, those are types of books. Anything else? Humor, travel. Is there a fifth one? No, of course not. This game is too easy. Submit those. All right, I'm seeing TV shows. Glee, Felicity, Cheers, Frasier, Euphoria. So there is a fifth one of this. There's too many shows. Don't submit it. Don't guess. No point. So let's look around. What else is here? Oh, giant, huge. God damn, that's so easy. Giant, huge, great, big, all the same. Synonyms super easy. Now, we have 5 shows, right? Glee, Cheers, Frasier, Felicity, Euphoria. So the other 3 are definitely a group. So paper, construction, and whooping. What do they have in common? Do your word association. Whooping's the weirdest word. So whooping cough and whooping crane are the only 2 whooping things that I know. Paper cough, paper crane. Paper crane's kind of, it's like origami. Construction has a crane. Great, we have 3 cranes. What's a 4th crane? Glee crane, Cheer crane, Euphoria, Felicity, Frasier crane. That's his last name in the show. Great, so we got the cranes, and that leaves us with these 4, which are all TV shows. TV shows, happy sounding names. Good, didn't catch that part. Intellectually honest.